The Honda is back in the garage. Hopefully, not for long. And the reason why I say hopefully is because the Honda is now up for sale. I've put a decent amount of time and money into the Honda, but it is time for it to move on to a more permanent home. Also, I can get back to working on hazmat, but also that way somebody could maybe have a relic from Honda's past. Not everything in here works 100% yet, but everything on the dash works, AC works, blower motor works, radio works, and she does even start. It is a little bit cold, so that's probably why it's at such a high RPM right now. But it runs. It doesn't just run, it actually runs pretty well, considering that it's 43 years old. It's got a brand new key that I had cut just for it. Not one, but two brand new blanks that can get cut for it. Mostly because I actually lost the key that I had with it. Now, I'm sure nobody missed the fact that doesn't look normal, especially when compared to this side. But unfortunately, try as I might, I just simply could not find a even remanufactured or new old stock fender for the front left side. I looked everywhere. I had body shops look, I looked online. I could find plenty for 90s Hondas. I could find plenty for Civics, for Accords, but just for whatever reason, the 83 model, I just simply could not find I couldn't find any replacement fenders for it. And the fender that came on it is just too damaged to put back on, as it prevents the driver door from opening more than maybe a little over quarter of the way that it can open. And unfortunately, that fender also provides the mounting for the left-hand turn signal. So as of right now, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do here. Obviously, it would be nice to have a fender, even if it was just a black fender that could be repainted to match the rest of the car, but like I said, as it stands right now, I just could not find one. I could possibly employ the old zip tie method just to hold this piece of body trim up. That would at least give it enough structural support to where it could be washed and drove down the highway, but the biggest problem is going to be the fender light. It's a tiny little glass bulb, so I don't really know what to do with that. And like I said, all of the support for that housing is on the fender itself. It does have some other things. It does need wiper blades, just they weren't that big of a concern for me considering this thing wasn't even running when I got it. You couldn't even crank the engine over when I got it, so I just had some bigger things on my mind and things like that just slipped. But hopefully the next owner can just go down to the parts store. He should be able to just grab a basic and just swap this one out for whichever one you need. But as of right now, the Honda is for sale. If anybody would like to make an offer, just let me know. And I do have it posted up on Facebook for sale right now. I'll probably cross post it to maybe Craigslist or something. Obviously, that goes without saying. It's only going to be available to be seen in my region. I can provide a link in the description if TikTok or YouTube will let me. Just depends on how they take that, because I know posting hyperlinks to places is not always allowed. But overall, the car is in really good shape considering the fact that it's 43 years old. I think it goes without saying that due to its age, it does have some quirks. It does have parts availability, like I had mentioned with the fender, but overall, I mean, the body's in really good shape considering its age and the climates that it lived in. It's overall just a pretty good car. Let me know if you, or if you know of someone who might be interested in these older Hondas. Like, comment, share the post, get it around. If it does sell, I'll be sure to make an update to let everyone know that it's gone. But I do have some gaps in the Honda, and there is quite a bit of stuff that has happened that I just really needed to sit down and just sink my teeth into, and also plan and kind of figure out. So I know that the last time probably I think the Honda has been seen on video, it wasn't running, but I'll have to go back and check the video logs. If you want an update as it's like everything that I've done, I can definitely do a more in-depth video kind of just touching on all of the trials and tribulations that I have went through getting this thing to this point, and I really just want to get it onto its next owner, to its next chapter of life, so that way, like I said, I can get back to Hazmat. Along with, I want to kind of dive more into my 77 Ford. I haven't done hardly any videos on that, or actually, if any at all, but I do have quite a bit of stuff that I've been doing with that. Plus, I got another car, but that car is probably not going to be really seen, as it's more of just a daily commuter car to get around in. Let me know if, like I said, if you're interested, if you know somebody that might be interested. Let me know if you want any updates on the Honda, or if what you've seen so far is good enough.